Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, or maybe this could be Outdoor Adventure Society. I don't know which one it's going to go on. It's getting close to where Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft is no longer going to be accessible to me. My computer is really jacking up, and I've had several people tell me that I could fix it just by going in and changing passwords and all kinds of stuff like that. I can't get these people to understand that I have no access to the passwords, and because the computer or whatever is working it says the passwords aren't correct, and they are correct, and they also, the security codes that are part of that aren't working either, and the email that this one was set up with hasn't worked for several years, and I can't get people to understand I don't have access to that either, because they keep saying that all I have to do is change this and change that. The problem is I can't change anything because I can't get access to change it. Hello. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Oh, looks like I found a shelter for somebody. Somebody's here. Clothes, tent, the whole shit kit and caboodle. Water. Somebody's staying in here. Got a little fire. Well, place for a fire. Yeah. Not gonna mess with their stuff. Bunch of trash again. Most likely tossed over from morons up there. Of course, alcohol. Here's a small tote. That's probably actually usable. Can't go much further than this because it's private property over here. Right past there is somebody's property, so stay out of there. I've thought about spending the night out here in underneath one of these. A couple times. Be a perfect thing to do. I think maybe the wind probably might pick up in there and cause a havoc, but I think they put that up to stop people from seeing them and from the other side. Anyway, somebody's been sleeping out here. A little fire. Looks like they didn't do too well getting the fire going, but a little small one at least. There's some hunk of pizza, some drinks, bag of stuff. I don't know. I ain't messing with their stuff. Of course, they left it a shambles. That's what I don't like about people that come out here and crash, is they just leave their shit, make a mess and leave it. So anyway, let's go in the woods. So today is a lot of bramble. Whew. Today is the second week. Get through some of these sticker bushes. It's the second week in December. It's very chilly out here. Somewhat wet and cold. So we are going to find a spot. I have 3 hours. It's about noon now, and I have to be out of here at 3 o'clock. Well, I have to be where my son works at 3 o'clock to pick him up. So I only have a couple hours. I did bring my military pup tent and some food, and I was kind of hoping maybe to do a little bit of cooking. Ramen noodles, got some mashed potatoes, I've got some mullein. I think I've got some mullein in there for some mullein tea. I don't know if I'm going to set my tent up. I don't know if I want to spend the time putting it all up and finding a decent spot and getting it all set up and then have to leave. Kind of looking forward to setting something up and leaving it for a good amount, but I can't do it out here anyway. But anyway, brought my food pack, and I did bring my military style pup tent, which is kind of cool. It's not the original one I had in basic training, but it's the exact same one. And I purchased it from a Army Navy store. I might get it out. We might look at it. Might set it up. I don't know. I just want to get out. Wanted to get out in the woods today. It's been a while since I've been able to just go out in the woods and have a good time. Need to find a decent spot that's somewhat secluded, with trees, yet not so badly that I would have difficulty setting the tent up. And there's so many trails out here. So you can see all these animal trails. It's looking like water's starting to, ice is starting to form down here. Pretty cool. So this will be a nice little flat swampy area when the weather gets good. This all swamps out right here. But here in the winter time, it's a good way to walk in between these trees without getting inundated by them. Again, nice little low-lying flat area, which really swamps out in the summertime. A little trail that goes up that way, but I'm going to come up over here. Cross back over the creek. Hey, there's another tree right here. Try to walk across this without falling in. that wind's blowing pretty decent here. Let's see here. Could go off that direction. I want to look over here and see if there's a area in which I can set up real quick and just sit down and have a lunch. I think this is going to be too brambly. Yeah. Well, I could sit down underneath this tree over here. I don't know. We could go look. Yeah. This spot right here would be just fine. Alright, let's scoot over here real quick. Alright. So gonna set up right here. I think this will be decent. So there's my food bag. We'll get into that in a minute. And then here's the ruck that I'm carrying with me today. And this here's my ridge line that I made in a previous video. Here's my pup tent in a wet weather bag, and then I have basically a shovel, a machete, a saw, an axe, and my water bottle, toothbrush and toothpaste, and a sharpening stone. There's a stick. I don't know if I was using that as a part of a ridge line or whether it just fell in there. We'll keep it. And out in front I have some Duraflame fire starter, my compass, some baggies, and some fire starting equipment. So that's what I got today.